should work a lot better now. Okay, I'm live. Okay, so how do I do this now? Bruh. How do I open this in a separate tab now?
I'm going upstairs.
Okay.
When they start opening the zip, just tell them I'm going to bed. Turn the lights off.
Okay.
I mean it.
We're just gonna hop on some Happy Wheels. See what happens. No, back. Where's the? There it is. We're doing some new stuff. Ah, my foot. Okay, I gotta do this real quick. Hold on, I just don't want you guys seeing what I'm doing behind the scenes. Always allow. Allow. Alright, now you good? Can you be good now? You're good. Alright. Install now. Yeet. Yeet, 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 yeet. Yeet, 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 yeet. Alright. Install, please restart your browser. Installed. Alright. Now I'm just waiting for the security scan plus. I am. Alright, finish. Whatever. Alright, we're good now. No, 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 no. I don't want this now. Okay, whatever. No. Okay, gotta go back now. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Gross. Quality's gonna be high for this. Actually, no, medium. Smoothing. Yeah, compressed texture. Sure. Particling. Let's just do this. Set to 0. So it doesn't. Go to high. Go to high. Let's go. Let's crank this sucker up. I know it's gonna lag as soon as I go into a level though. Assassin. Let's do the rating this week. No, not play count, rating this week. Actually, let's just do this week. What were people playing this week? Rope Swing New Year. Okay, so. Oh, it's one of these levels. Okay. Whee! New Year, bro. Blah. Okay. Come on. I'm running at 30 frames. That's not too bad. Too bad for all this other stuff. Not a PC? That is my PC. It's kind of weird. Alright, come on. Let's get down this thing here. Oh, is this one of those things right there? They're hopping, or no? Carry me away to my death. It's balls. Come on! Come on! Let me off this thing. Okay, whatever. Exit maybe. Bottle. Oh, oops. Bottle green. Let's try this. I know bottle green. That's destroyed automatically. Okay, great. Grab that. Ow! Mean? Wait, oh crap! What did I just do? That it? Okay, that's kind of a boring level. Hello, 2020. Ways to die. Let's look at that. That's totally PG-13. Jigsaw. Oh, okay, Jigsaw. What's happening here? It's not a Jigsaw trap. I have a chance to escape. Kill your ex. I don't have an ex. I never. She did. Yeah, I wish I had. Okay, damn. Okay. Oh, fridge smash. Is it? Please tell me like smash into the table. That would have been so good. You did that. Like fuck yourself airborne. Kill the wall? I feel like that's such a thing. I don't really have a name, but I'm assuming he's on his face.
Ho ho ho!
What did I say? Okay, hello 2020. Next one. My boy Steve. Not my boy Steve. Jacksepticeye's boy Steve. Is that it? Wait, oh, no, yeah, I don't know about that one. That's just kind of weird, man. Come on. Nope. Let's smash my head. Oh, nope. Okay, just one of those little levels. No, I'm so bad at this game. Ah, fuck.
Oh God!
Oh, what?
Oh God!
I'm just bad with these balancing things. No. Ooh. If you like that, you should be dead. You shouldn't be like scrambling to be alive for the next 3 seconds. Nope. Ooh, jump. I got a bottle trapped right there. It's kind of weird, man. Oh, I forgot this is being streamed on YouTube. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot. It's not even... Okay, there we go. I was playing the whole time without you guys seeing that. Okay. Oh, I did it. Woo! intact, right? There must be somewhere in there. Oh, there's somewhere in there. Bro, this game's physics does not make sense to me. I keep forgetting that the website's like that. Okay, whatever. Bottle Run Pro.
Damn. Oh God.
No! My head went in my skull. Wait. My skull went into my ribs. You know that little slime thing?
Oh God.
What was that? What the heck is this? What's McCaff? No, I don't want that.
Damn it.
Pogo jump. Let's try that. Pogo jumps for money from Mr. B's. No, I'm joking. Okay, you're kidding. I told you. Let's just skip 3 right there. Okay, I'm about to die right there. I thought I was about to die. Whee! Get in the gun. Oh, dang it. How did I like stab my whole back with that? But nearly pro. How is that a nearly pro, bro? That was, yeah, I like that. Come on, no. What if I use? Oh, there we go. The shift way. If I do this, no. Okay, I'm PewDiePie apparently. I'm entertainable. Go. Oh! No. I can do this. I can keep going. Nope. part 5. Oh, this one. Whee! Oh, front flip for days. What is back flip? Oh, let me hit this stunts right now, boy.
Ah!
Ow, I hit my arm. Let's do this. I can do a ship. Watch me. Yep. Oh no, that's gonna mess with my eyes so much. Oh! Land. Okay, I just killed myself.
Ah!
Oh no, I just killed myself. No. That was not a greatest jump I've ever done. Okay. How do heads do that? Are they connected by a rope? I wonder if this luggage is still around. Oh my god, it's still around. You can just use that. Oh, Jesus! Oh, hold on. One wheel challenge. One wheel challenge. Awesome ball throw. Timmy falls. Okay. What's the question mark? Secret quote. Aww. Help. Thank God. Unlock victory. Oh, so close! Oh! Wait, how? What happened? No into the... Okay. Hold on, I have an idea. What happens if I throw it on the big... No! Okay, I'm alive. I'm still alive. Wait, I have an idea. What if I do this? What if I pull my axe out of my ass? Is it out of my ass? Okay, let's try to do this. Yeet! Oh, trick shots for days! No! Oh! Oh, I'm living that. That was dope. gonna clip that. You record that. Good. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That was dope as shit. Okay. I'm gonna view that replay real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Twink. And I'm like, yeet. I'm like, no, no, no. And then it bounces. That's dope. That's still dope. Do you remember me? No, it all started here. Enjoy some memes? Oh no, here we go. Here's copyright strikes. Oh no, here we go. Copyright, here we go. I think, right? I don't know if we get copyright for this or not. No.
Oh God!
Okay. Oh god!
Oh!
Did that boom make a ball? Okay, fine. I don't wanna.
Oh!
Ah! That's dope! That's dope! That's dope! That's dope!
Oh!
Oh, nice, dude. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Huh?
Don't skip the skip. Don't follow him, guys. There's no one. Oh no, I don't want. No, 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 no. I didn't want to do that. Death machine. Next we're gonna do heart.
No!
Heart transplant? No, 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 no. Heart transplant. One. Oh, oh, it's this level. I've seen that before. That's dope. Am I dead? Oh! I've seen this before. This is dope.
Oh!
Oh, my mouse is in the way. No. I hope you had fun. No, I didn't. My heart. No need to save replays. Okay. It's one of those levels like, oh no, 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 you don't need to rate. Sword Throw 7. Okay. Refresh chat. Let's just refresh the chat real quick. And then we'll click back in here. Alright. Timmy! Oh, let me click again. Timmy! Hope you die. Oh, I've seen these ones before. I've done one of these, I think. Whee! First, you just need to kill one of these guys. Yeet. Oh, I needed to hit that guy. Yeet! Oh, Jesus Christ! This got the heck out of me. This is a really laggy game. Okay. Yeet. Oh, Jesus! Betty!
Ah!
Mike. Mike!
Ah!
Yeah!
Ah!
You're bad, kid. Okay, let's just see what you guys are doing. Oh, Jesus! Betty!
Ah!
Mike. Mike!
Ah!
Yeah!
Ah!
I'm sounding so unenthusiastic, I know. Okay, let's just see what you guys I'm sounding so
doing.
unenthusiastic right now. It's so dumb. Minecraft quiz hard. Okay, this is gonna be like, when was Minecraft released? I didn't even craft the bar. No. You craft a piston. I actually don't know how to craft a piston. I've never crafted one. I just used auto craft. I think it's like, I don't know. Okay, I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. What do you get if you do this? Oh, that's wool. No. I don't want to. I know. I didn't mean to go in the item frame one. Okay, so it's bow. Put them on the end. That's on it. Things don't like to break. What if I don't hold? Okay. What if you don't hold? Hey, so right here, and then that is not an item frame, that's painting. That is called a Japanese and chicken seeds. Okay, plane crash. I've seen this before. This one's okay. Pogo jump. Let's do another pogo jump. Yeet! Okay, shoot. Whee! After this, let's go to another website. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh no. Oh no. Please. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to another website. What was that? Oh, Shell Shockers. Let's do that. Shell Shockers are shellshock.io. I know. I'm kidding. Okay, I've had an account, but I don't want to sign in. It's fine. Anyway, let's get. I forgot to change the settings. Let's just hope it auto does it automatically. I can't see. Still can't see. Whatever. Skip ad. Oh, it's one of these stupid battle royale games. Let's just make sure that's right. Yep. Big delay, but whatever. FPS is starting. That's it. so much time to shoot him. I didn't know the team I was on. Chill. Oh, dude, just step this. No, I don't want to spectate. No. I want to join the blue. I'm streaming, Mom.
We had like this little party thing after work today, and
Yes! That's golden. Oh, shoot. No, oh, that was nice. That was nice. Oh, is it? Is that it? Is it again? 360. Let's go. Yes! Watch me. No, watch me will. No, watch me die over and over again because that shot there. Oh, see, I noticed him there. You're on blind or okay, what's this? Okay, that's kinda cool. Just put it can you throw this away? Nope. Where are these guys at? What happened there? I died there. Okay. I'm on the blue team. Just gonna go like, come on dude. Go on. Okay, I don't have a grenade apparently. Here, I'll do this. What? That's not a grenade. Hello? I'm inside you. Are you not the grenades? What the fuck are you saying to me? I'm trying to build my pistol real quick. It's easy to switch it.
We saved $85 by literally clicking twice and installing a free browser add-on. Honey, anytime you...
What's going on, Fortnite fans? My name's Luke the Notable, and in this video, we're gonna be playing Fortnite at 240 frames per second. Wow! For pretty much my entire Fortnite career, I've been on Xbox, which is locked at 60 frames per second. However, recently, I taught myself how to play on the PC with mouse and keyboard, where frame rates are unlimited. Also, when I made that PC video, everyone made fun of me for playing on 60 frames per second. So I purchased the nicest monitor money could buy. So maybe those 7th graders would stop making fun of me. 240 frames per second is quite complicated and there's a lot to explain. So let's just get started. I think we should start by explaining how I got to 240 frames per second in the first place. And the first thing I gotta say is this is only possible on computer. Xbox, the Switch, PS4, they can all only max out at 60. Even if you had a monitor that could in theory show 1,000 frames per second, on Xbox, PS4, or Switch, you're not gonna get all 1,000 frames, just 60. That's the max. But obviously computers can be built to be much stronger than your average Xbox or PS4, so unlimited frames, in theory. In order to get 200 plus frames per second, not only do you have to have a nice monitor, but you also have to have a very beefy computer. And my personal computer that I'm editing this video on, that I played Fortnite on at 240 frames per second, is fairly beefy. My processor is the Ryzen 2700X. My graphics card is the RTX 280. And I mean, realistically, altogether, my whole setup with monitor, computer, mouse, everything costs well over $3,000. The reason I'm telling you this is to show you that 240 frames per second is a very premium experience. You need a lot of equipment in order to do it correctly, especially for someone like me if I'm trying to record. That being said, I've always been a little bit curious as to what 240 frames per second might do to my Fortnite game. You may have seen this video by the YouTube channel Unwrap. It's titled Ninja's $500 Monitor Feels Like Cheating. First and foremost, as someone who has now played 240 frames per second on Fortnite and has a pretty good opinion on it, it's not cheating. Nowhere near cheating. But to really show you my experience with 240 frames per second from the beginning, let's just start with game number 1. Okay, so this isn't really technically game 1. I had played a couple games with 240 without recording just to see how my system would handle it. Up here right by the mini-map is my frame rate, and as you can see, it's pretty close to 240, sometimes dips into the high 100s. This is only when I'm recording though. Also, I am playing on controller on PC. I know it looks like I'm playing on Xbox, but this is on PC. And another bit of confusion I have to address, this recording is in 60 FPS, not 240. YouTube doesn't support 240 frames per second video. So you guys sitting there at home are watching this video in 60 FPS, but I am playing it in the high 200s, which made it much more smooth. I've said in other videos that I've never been a PC guy, so I've never had the chance to play in any other frame rates other than 60. And having 4 times the frames that I normally do helped me tremendously. It's one of those things that's really hard to just show you, because I can't actually give you a file that has 240 frames per second. But the smoothness, the extra frames, it translates to a lot more accuracy. I got a huge help to my timing in build fights too. I'll show you a good example in game number 1 here. So this Dark Bomber and I had been fighting for a little bit. He hit me with a sneaky trap, and I'm sort of turtled up on the bottom of this base. I could tell his plan was to blast through with a deagle and end my life. But what he didn't take into account is that I see this game in 240 frames per second. So I saw the exact frame that I had to pull the trigger. This sort of shot would be very possible in 60 frames per second, but on 240, it was much easier. And that's how I would essentially summarize playing at 240 frames per second. I feel like I have more time to hit shots. I would essentially summarize in 60 frames per second, but on 240, it was much easier. And that's how I would essentially summarize playing at 240 frames per second. I feel like I have more time to hit shots, place builds, and everything in Fortnite. It just makes the game way easier to play. Yeah, in game 1, I was feeling great. I was hitting all of my shots. My building felt awesome, but I didn't have gliders. I thought I did, but I didn't. Game 2 was a hot bus into Pleasant Park. I was looking to fight on this new 240 hertz monitor. Unfortunately, I only found this guy, whom I killed. And yes, I do miss shots, but there is an overall boost to accuracy. Just trust me. Playing at 240 FPS won't make you an unkillable god, but if you're good, it'll make you a little better, I think. Though I'm being honest, if there's a rocket launcher in my hand, the other guys don't have much of a chance. Ultimately, I was inside Dusty Divot wearing the John Wick skin at 240 frames per second. I knew I was going to win this game. I just didn't know it would be this easy. I think this thing was well worth the money. Game 3 jumped right back in, another hot buzz, this time in Paradise Palms, and I hit some nasty shots. Sniping is where I noticed the most improvement. It's just easier to line up shots when you see 4 times the frames. Though, like I said, my frame rate isn't always at a solid 240 if I'm recording, unfortunately. So I play even better when I'm not recording. Anything you have to do fast is a lot easier on 240 frames per second. Quick shots, quick little flicks, way easier. I don't know, you should get it by this point. 240 frames, it's 4 times the frames. It's way better. So in game number 3, using my Fortnite skill enhanced by my massive frame rate, I was able to again win the game fairly easily. And I'm not proud of this one, but I did take the L again. I know. I know. After back-to-back wins at 240 frames per second, I was feeling pretty confident and dropped into Tilted Towers. I dropped L's and found a gray pistol, basically like the worst gun in the game. As luck would have it, the rest of the guns I found were also gray, and the only other player in L's had a shotgun. Obviously, that didn't go well for me. Playing Fortnite at 240 frames per second is really nice. It's a very smooth experience. I love it, but it does have its drawbacks. For one, the recording on your guys' end just bad. Ugh. In order to film this gameplay properly, I would have to have another just as beefy computer, which obviously I don't have. Here's some footage recorded off my Xbox at a measly 60 frames per second, but I have a much better system of capturing this so it looks way better. You can just imagine, my computer's trying to render 240 frames of Fortnite while also simultaneously doing video encoding. It's just not gonna look good. The video quality on screen suffers, my actual gameplay suffers. It's just not a good setup for actually recording and playing. But like I've said, when I'm not recording, I get a solid 240 FPS and I'm almost unkillable at that frame rate. 4 people left, final circle, feeling great, lots of accuracy. Built up, shot my rocket, realized I didn't have gliders again. If I'm being honest, above all else, I feel a lot of inner turmoil when it comes to 240 frames per second, because I do want to give you guys really nice looking gameplay for my videos. You heard it from me, playing at 240 frames per second made me better, more accurate, and I won more often. Everything about Fortnite is way easier at 240 frames per second. Even just farming materials, I was way more efficient. If I didn't have this YouTube channel and I didn't have to record any of my gameplay, you can bet I would play exclusively on 240 frames per second. I was way better. I think eventually we could get there for sure. 240 frames per second would make my win rate, kills, everything go way up, and that of course would increase the quality of my videos. Help me get there by using my support a creator code in the Fortnite shop. But enough plugging, back to the gameplay. I guess the one thing I want all of you to understand by the end of this video is that yeah, 240 made me a lot better, but it's not necessary to win in Fortnite. Sure, I can see more frames, but that doesn't really matter unless you can use those frames to your advantage to win the game. Also, with any game, especially Fortnite, game knowledge comes in handy too. Here I was able to build up inside the final circle and the other player had to push towards me. Oh, and I also had rocket.
What does it take to be a Shen Yun dancer? It takes a mind.
Ultimate Custom Night. That's the name of my phone. Shit. I was gonna do Ultimate Custom Night, but just nah. Let's hop on Steam and see if we got anything. Also, I gotta undo this real quick. Hmm. What are some good free games? Whatever. We'll just go back to random websites. I mean, that seems pretty fun. Let's just do some Happy Meals for now. Hopefully, I can make content. Let's try this. Okay, Steve, you're stuck, so that means level's impossible. I keep forgetting about that stupid scroll effect. Okay, let's do Pogo Ball Throw. I don't know how. Oh, that's cool. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. Wait. Damn, that's so bad. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. I'm so bad at hitting things. A shot in the dark. Oh no. Oh no. Let's try this. Where'd that ball go? Where'd that ball go? Oh, it's right there. I'll get my mouse on the screen. Yeet. Recycle. Oh no. That's a bad thing, I think. I don't know. I'm waiting for it. As soon as it comes back, I'm gonna bop it. Come on. Is that recycle? Oh, it's right there. There we go. Come on. Why is my mouth over screen again? Keep clicking. Bop it. Yeet. I missed. That was so bad. Let's do that again. Wait. Come on. Bop it. Oh my god, this is not working like as intended. Bop it. Yeet. Why? Bop it. There we go. I hit recycle again. Yay. This is not as intended. Come on. Yeet. Who's watching me right now? Nothing's going in chat right now. Wait. Bop it. There we go. What was that? What was that? How did I hit the win? Oh, big ball. Hit big ball. I wonder if that big ball's gonna fall in there. I missed again. Why? Wait. Okay, there we go. Oh no, I hit it on my head, and that's gone. It's gone. No. Big ball. This level's just a mess. Come on. Forward a bit. There we go. Okay. That's kind of bullcrap. This level's doo-doo. Bro, I want to play Fortnite, but my stream won't let me go on my stream with it. Well, it won't let me go on my stream, but whatever. Yes, what the hell? Oh, it's one of these fucking bubbles. Come on, break in. I stuck. Come on. What the hell is this shit? Come on. I'm upside down in the flipping vent. Can I click it? Wait, let me reset it. Listen to some this. Well, I know why it's unfinished. What am I supposed to do here? It doesn't give me any instruction on what to do. Do I climb up? Do I climb up the vent? That'd be Spider-Man. Climb up the vent? I don't know what to do there. Flash player. Okay, bottle flip hard. Trivia. Let's do some trivia about what. All the way. No, Game Beast. Game Beast is better. Even though I never played it, I think it's way better than Roblox. Some, okay, I see what you're getting at. No! That's stupid! That's really stupid. Okay, fine. Roblox. Oh, let's say. If he thinks TCS is better, then that's bullshit. Okay, laser beam or lock. Are you serious, dude? You're so something. Nope. Trivia. Oh god, right now. Oh no. My first ear rape. Oh no. My first ball. Okay, whatever. Yeet. 3 balls. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? Wait. Bye bye. What's bye bye mean? Hold on. What happened with bye bye? That's magic. Oh! Wait, magic. No. Okay, home. Okay, level. I see what you mean. I see what you're trying to do here. Okay. Where's that website destroyer thing? Website destroyer. I know there's a website destroyer out there. Doom. It's called Dom Destroyer. Oh, it's one of these things. What are you doing, Louis? Oh, web strike. No. Kick-ass. What's kick-ass? Destroy the website. Launch. Nah, I'm good, fam. Net disaster. It's called net disaster. Oh wait, no, go back. I saw it like this one. How to get a website destroyed. No, I know that's a thing. Forget what it's called though. Hi. I'm streaming, as you can see. I have no viewers because I'm sad and I'm not funny. I know, but still. I've been streaming for almost an hour and still have 0 viewers. I have 2 viewers occasionally. The slow climb of streaming. What should I do? Okay, stop. It's come down to this, Louis. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I forgot. I had to do this. Hold on. I can't show you guys my login. Well, there's no viewers, so who cares? Oh, and I have to sign up. Oh, that's stupid of me. Okay, whatever. June. Here's your name. Blank, I guess. Blank. Name's not used. Blank. Rules. There we go. You suggest no. Boy. Wait. Okay, save. No. I will not save a new episode. Okay, let's go back. Stream. Something I did that might alarm me. Bro, I just did this. Didn't I just do this? Is that out there? Is that not it right there? Something I did. Something that's stupid. What the hell? I guess fine. But it's not, but it's not, but it's not, but it's not, but it's not. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Fuck off. Okay. Oh no. We're not gonna put full screen, but we're just gonna do something. Gonna do this. Definitely. Ow! Flashing warning, guys. Kinda here. These little things that I hate. I'll be a prisoner. Oh god, it's so lag. Oh, it's snow day! It's snow! Or why does my hair look like bacon strips? I keep noticing that. I keep noticing my hair looks like bacon strips. Bro, what is this? No, I don't want any of you. No, get out. Get out. Get out. What are you? Found it. No, I don't want this. No, out. Out. There we go. Oh, there we go. I didn't see that. Okay, let's go. Something I did that might alarm me. You can't fuck off. You got so blocked. computer. No, what the? God, dude. Roblox Studio, dude. Yeah. Stretch. I'm gonna stream for until 1 hour and 5 minutes. I think I got content. Do I have content? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna end the stream now. No one's ever watching, so if you are watching, just not telling me.